of your squad and your team before we get to the action tomorrow. First, I just wanted to confirm this is your second year as the head coach of Homestead?
Yes.
Awesome. But for you and for the guys this year, you know you're in your second year, getting you've gone through it now one time with this team. How have you felt about the way the process has gone this year? How do you feel about your team? And I know it's only been about 4 games this season, but how do you feel where your guys are at this point in the year?
You know what? I think we're still figuring each other out. You know what I mean? Just from a staff and player aspect, man. We had a really busy off season. You know, with kids kind of transferring in, and we had a lot of graduating seniors last year, and we have a number of kids that are playing in elevated roles, right, and elevated leadership roles and elevated responsibilities and rep counts and all that kind of stuff. And so, over these last couple of weeks, this first stint of the season, I think it's been really telling of that. You know what I mean? We got a bunch of kids that came in from a number of different programs, and just it's important to make sure that we, especially as a coaching staff, we do the best that we can to, just kind of get the kids to understand our way of doing things, man. And it's been a task, right? It's been a task, man. But the buy-in of these last couple of weeks, these last 2 weeks have been, last 3 weeks even, given with the bye week and everything, the buy-in has been. It's been really fun to watch over these last couple of weeks, man. We started slow, but the buy-in seems to be clicking, and we're really excited about Friday night.
Yeah, that leads right into what I was going to ask you next, which is that how hungry are these guys to get back out there and playing again? I know a bye week at certain points of the year it could be a good time to refocus on things and to get some rest and whatnot, but I know these kids are probably hungry to get out there and play. Well, what's the energy been like in training this week and build up to this game?
You know what, leading into this game, man, I would say I would easily, going into week 6 here, play 5 opponents with the kickoff classic and stuff like that, man. This has easily been the best week of practice in a really long time for us, man. And I think it's, a testament to the kids. You know what I mean? Just kind of being excited. I mentioned the renewed energy that's surrounding the program. Started out slow with the first 2 losses, but to win the last 2, it's been, it's definitely been a spark for us. And then, just like you said with the bye week, just kind of hitting that reset button and getting our bodies back under control and getting our bodies back up the tip-top form, man. It's been really important for us in the bye week. It's definitely been reflected throughout this week of practice.
That's awesome. That's awesome to hear. Now, I got some questions about 2 of the guys on your offense. First off, I wanted to ask about your QB, Malachi. What's your favorite trait about his game in the few matches you've seen him play so far?
You know what? I think he can make all the throws. He can definitely make all the throws. He has really good accuracy on his balls. But you know what? The most underrated part of his game that even when he first got down, we knew that he would be he came down with true quarterback tendencies, right? Working the pocket, having really good footwork and delivering a good ball. But down here in South Florida, everybody's fast. That's one of the things that he's even mentioned to us. Everybody's fast, from the defensive back to the undersized defensive line that he's, not used to seeing. His athleticism, man, his running ability has been an underrated tool that I think it's been fun to watch him just kind of grow in that area of his game. Because, like I mentioned, he came down, from the Jersey area as a true pocket passer. But to show his athleticism, his scrambling ability, his ability to extend plays and even design runs. I mean, just to kind of make the right reads, make some plays with his feet has been really fun to watch.
Sweet. I look forward to seeing what he can do in that regard tomorrow. Obviously, you don't want him running around too much in distress, but when you can do it designed, it's good.
I'm trying to tell you.
100%. Now, another guy I wanted to touch base on, just in general, Cortez Mills. If you had to describe the kind of player he is out wide, how would you describe the kind of guy I'm going to be seeing tomorrow when he plays?
Altruistic, right? Like the kid is he's unselfish. I mean, he's the true definition of altruism, man. With everything that he has going on, loyal. You know what I mean? With everything that he has going on, recruitment wise, having built built himself up to where he is right now. To see him want to share the ball and get the younger guys involved. He's just unselfish. He's a leader. The first couple of weeks we missed him due to injury, but he was there at practice every day, rooting guys on and teaching them the little nuances of the position. But if there's words that describe that kid as just altruistic and loyal, man. That kid he's been with us the last 4 years, which that's it's a task for us. You know what I mean? Especially down here in South Florida, retaining that kind of talent over a 4-year period, man. And so many people, just kind of plucking at your kids and stuff like that, man. And he, made it really clear. He stood on that. That he wanted to be a Bronco when he got into high school, and he wanted to finish with us as well. And he's shown that, man. So it's been a blessing. It really has been a blessing for to be a part of that kid's journey.
That's awesome. When I asked the question, I was anticipating kind of about his game, but I got a much better answer than that. And being able to learn about him as a person is awesome. And to hear that makes me really happy to hear.
He's a really, really high character kid. Like you'll see what he's able to do on the football field, but beyond the football field, like he's a really good kid. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I'm really excited to see how his journey goes.
Oh, you and me both now. I was not able to find your guys' stats anywhere. Do you guys keep stats yourself for your games?
Yeah, so we updated. I got to get with my staff. I don't necessarily have a statistician or anything like that, but I got to give my staff on, just kind of updating it weekly. But we have since put in the numbers for the first 4 weeks. It should be updated on Max Prep.
Okay, perfect. Awesome.
It should be updated on Max Prep.
All right, sweet. I appreciate that. And then with that in mind, I haven't been able to see those numbers yet. On the defensive side of things, who are some of the players that I should be looking out for tomorrow who have the propensity to make some plays on that half of the ball?
In the secondary, you have kid Lance Grant. I think Lance Grant is going to make a number of plays in the secondary. He'll play some corner, he'll play some safety for us. Samaj Smith, you'll see him all over the back end. Just kind of doing what he does, man. He may be one of the smartest players on the defensive side of the ball. Dwayne Johnson, linebacker, man, it's hard to miss him. His 6'2" frame. He's the leader tackler right now, just kind of anchoring the centerpiece of the defense. Transfer linebacker came in from Oregon. Zachary David. He'll be a thumper for us. Just kind of doing a bunch of different things off the edge, in the middle of the defense and stuff like that. Tiari Miller is going to be. He's going to be the one to kind of keep your eyes on, because he's younger, right? So he's a sophomore, but he goes 6'2", 6'3", maybe like 180, 85 pounds. And he's getting his stride, right? Like he's getting his stride, getting his confidence and stuff like that. And then other than that, man, you'll see a bunch of guys just kind of flying around, hungry for the ball on defensive football.
Sweet. That's just what you're looking for, right?
100%.
Now, looking at your opponents here, Southridge, having the chance to look at them this week, they look like they're going to be a pretty tough matchup here. What really sticks out about your opponents, and what do you think is going to be the key to you guys finding a result tomorrow?
You know what? I think I've been since this is a district opponent. So we played them twice last year, and I was really impressed with the quarterback. I think he does a really good job of getting the ball out of his hand and extending plays when he needs to. Number 8 over there, the wideout, Clemens. He has some burners, man. Kid definitely is a playmaker over there for him. They have a bunch of younger guys in the receiving core to make some plays in the backfield and stuff like that. Man, they're really big in the trenches. They definitely have some size, respectable size in the trenches and stuff like that. I think the game will come down to the trenches. You know what I mean? Whoever can control the game up front, they definitely put themselves in the best position to win.
Awesome. That's fantastic. Let me see here. No, I think that's just about everything I needed to hear from you, and I just really appreciate you taking the time. I know it's almost 9 o'clock, but this stuff is super helpful, and now I kind of know who to look out for.
Listen, I appreciate your patience, man. I know we getting to it a little late, but
hey, no worries.
But I'm happy to get it done.
Yeah, 100%. Well, I'm really looking forward to getting down there and seeing you guys play tomorrow. It should be a good one. And
now you guys will broadcast the game. Will we receive like a copy of it or anything like that?
That's a good question. I will ask my producer who's producing the game. I'm not sure where he archives the games afterwards, but if you guys are looking for it, I'm sure there's a way we can get it to you guys.
Okay, yeah, no, I think that'll be pretty cool. We don't have very many, broadcast games or anything like that, so I'm sure my kids will be excited about that.
Yeah, especially if you get a big highlight play, and there's nothing better than to hear someone calling out your name. No, all right, yeah, definitely. I will leave a note actually, so then I make sure I ask him tomorrow about that, and I'm sure he would be more than happy to get that to you. So.
Got you.
All right, perfect. Well, you have a good rest of your night. I really appreciate you taking the time to chat. And, again, good luck tomorrow.
Thank you. Anytime, man.
You have a good one.
All right, you too. Bye-bye.
Bye.